Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. Episode 7 of Season 7 is coming up. The last one, the breakaway episode with Tara, encountering this group of women at this other camp after falling off the bridge and ending up down the river. I wondered where we were going with it. Has opened her eyes, I think, to a certain extent, and then brought her crashing right back down to earth when she arrives back at Alexandria's gates with Eugene in tears and then speaking to Rosita, knowing her girlfriend's gone, and just those words ringing alarm bells in her head as to what that girl said to her, I think, about the choices that our group made when they went into Negan's outpost. And Rosita pushing. Is there anything? Did you find anything? Weapons? Another camp or anything out there? Anything that will help us? No. Whether we'll encounter them again? No idea. Right, let's carry on. This is episode 7. Yeah, now you're starting to sound like a psycho serial killer. Just taking your time, slowly pacing. There we go. Howdy, fellas. See you later. Okay.
Those demo sticks from that run last month. The RPGs from the new guys. Maybe it takes it down.
Uh-huh. I expected it to be the same drug. It ain't going that. It ain't going that fast, actually. Yep. Wow, that was ninja-like. Come on, Carl.
Negan, need to talk to you about redirect.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
The hell? I only want Negan. He killed my friends. No one else needs to die.
You are adorable.
So I phased
Take
him.
that gun because it looks cool. You totally did, right?
Shit. This is not good. This was stupid, Carl.
Wait. You really not gonna take my hand? Because you're lucky you even still have a hand. You playing, boys? Let's burn the dead, unload the truck later. Damn, I am not gonna have time to screw any of my wives today. Do not shatter my image of you. You're a badass. You're not scared of shit. Don't be scared of me. It's a disappointment. The saviors have gone out into the world and fought the dead and come back with some really good stuff. Everybody gets fresh vegetables at dinner. No points needed.
I know you don't like it. You don't want to hear it from me, but we got to produce for them.
You have.
It's like taxes.
No, I bet you already have a whole truckload full of stuff hidden out there for yourself, huh?
What happened with Amber
Dwight?
and Mark?
What we talk about when you're not here is none of your business.
I heard that Mark skipped out on redirect duty to be with Amber. I need to know if it's true.
Go easy on her.
Calm the hell down. You know I don't want anyone here that doesn't want to be here, right? So if you want to leave and go back to Mark, you can. There's plenty of other gals who would love to take your place, and there's a few job openings that I can think of.
He's such a fucking douchebag.
You grabbed his tray for me.
I'm taking Negan and his character now. Now we're over all the initial shock and brutality. I don't know when the next bit's coming. I've no idea. But I'm going to look at it now as like I'm watching some sort of horror movie. And the kind where you're supposed to be rooting for the killer, something like Wolf Creek. So I'm just going to enjoy him for what he is, because the acting's superb. It's completely overboard, I know, but, well, he can be. He's in charge. Come on, don't tell me, given the circumstances and the position that he's managed to put himself in, don't tell me all of you lot wouldn't just, even occasionally, be a complete dick because you can.
We have today, and only today, to find something. They could be back by tomorrow. Could be back now.
He didn't just keep people alive, he brought us all together. He's not perfect, but he's a man who finds his way.
He didn't keep everybody alive, Gabriel. My mother, my father, my brother.
It wasn't his fault.
No.
What you're saying
It's blasphemy.
doesn't make you a sinner. But it does make you a tremendous shit.
Thank you. If nothing else, you are introducing dissemination amongst the ranks. You are trying to tell anybody who'll listen that you think a change of leadership is in order.
You find me. You killed 2 of my men, and you're smart enough to know that I'm not gonna let this slide. I can't do it. It's like talking to a birthday present. You gotta take that crap off your face. I wanna see what Grandma got me.
No.
2 men!
We're going to get some really good special effects in here.
Almost there.
The purpose to keep his hair long for this. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Christ! That is disgusting. No wonder you covered that up. Have you seen it? You look rad as hell. I wouldn't cover that shit up. It may not be a hit with the ladies, but I swear to you, no one is gonna screw with you looking like that. No, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Men breaking each other's balls. This is the shit your dad's supposed to be teaching you. Damn, no wonder you're a little serial killer in the making.
Oh dear.
You know the deal. What's about to happen is gonna be hard to watch. We survive. We provide security to others. We bring civilization back to this world.
Is that what you call it?
We are the saviors. But there's always work.
I don't know
There
enough.
is always a cost. Here, if you try to skirt it, if you try to cut that corner, then it is the iron for you. But it is what it is.
Oh man, did it have to be so graphic?
That wasn't so bad now, was it? Let Mark's face be a daily reminder to him and to everyone else that the rules matter.
This is a really bad idea. Oh. Oh, his arms fell off and he fucking fell to the ground.
I asked you to make me a bullet.
Yeah. That's why you're here.
You said yes.
It was peak heat of the moment. In the intervening hours, I've been taking a deep dive into other options.
You're already here, dude.
Maybe going for some lulling, false sense of security-wise.
I'm not waiting, Eugene.
It doesn't matter if you're stealthy, snappy, gun, or knifey.
No.
Abraham was right. They have the numbers. Even if you're willing.
There'll be another price.
From all we've seen, it's not a lock. You'll be the one.
No.
Will the man who killed the man who saved our lives die?
Maybe.
Then make me a bullet. You're not talking me out of this, Eugene. The only reason you're alive is because you lied and because people feel sorry for you.
Dude, that's a big crow. Rosita's understandably a little bit out of control here, but Eugene's right with one thing. You may be willing to make the sacrifice, but it won't just be you.
How do you sleep at night?
I don't. I watch TV straight to the morning.
That was us deciding something. This was only supposed to affect us.
No. If you're still standing, it's always on somebody else's back.
Can I wrap up my face now?
No, you absolutely cannot.
Why the hell not?
Oh, look at this badass. He's gonna make a good soldier for me.
Yeah.
You see, he thinks he's holding it together, but you saw it. Your dad, he's already getting me great stuff. What do you think I should do? You know I can't let you go.
I think you should jump out the window to save me the trouble of killing you.
Boom!
I think you're not saying what you're gonna do to me because you're not going to do anything. If you knew us, if you knew anything, you would kill us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can't. You seem worried, so I'm taking the kid home.
If you do anything now.
Dwight! Daryl needs a timeout. Put him back in his box for a while.
See you later. That's what I'm expecting is going to happen here, because it just gives him yet one more one-up on it. With his whole speech to his ex about, you stood here because you're standing on the back of someone else.
Drop it.
Her recently died.
What next? You want my shoes?
Clean skin.
Take me to Negan.
Yep, he's here, isn't he? I think I've read this right.
Don't care. Where's Rick?
Out scavenging for you.
Cool. By practically, you mean not really. People seriously don't have a sense of humor. I am sorry for having been so rude to you just now. And it looks like I'm going to be here for a while, awaiting your fearless leader's return. I am about 50% more into you now.
Yeah.
Olivia, would you be a lamb and make us a little lemonade? Take me on the grand tour.
Fucking hellfire.
Oh, why?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
See, this is the thing now. Now I will pause it. If we get to some point further down the line where Negan is no longer around, for whatever reason, whether he's dead or we come to some different arrangement, every time you go out and scavenge now, you are going to have to try and find areas that still have something warrant taken from someone else 90% of the time to be able to pass along to him. So you are going to completely scavenge and piss off every single person you come across now, because you are going to come across as a Negan for taking everything that they have, because you need to pass it along to them, to him, which is going to make it that you are just part of his crew. This is how it's ever expanding. This is how he maintains control, because you can no longer be looking for people, trying to increase your group, trying to increase your numbers, trying to still find friendly people, because now everyone you come across, you're just going to have to take everything they've got. Because if you don't, more of you will be sacrificed. Have at it, assholes. Maybe he is dead. I can hear walkers.
Looks like he protected his supplies.
Holy shit.
Like they're still protected.
Yeah.
You're sounding sincere, but it's just a flea circus. You got what you wanted. Like to take it back to awkward silence now.
Touche.
It's a pain in the ass class. My mom said that pain.
I thought it was
will be
Latin.
useful someday. It's a list of caches from a dead guy with a plan.
Why don't you come by later? We might grill out. Oh, I like it here.
Maybe it is stupid keeping you and your dad alive.
I mean, why am I trying so hard?
You twisted bastard.
Just settle into the suburbs. What do you think about that?
Terrified yet? Right, well, that was a very, very filled Negan episode. But as I mentioned in commentary, I'm not just going to slate the guy every time he's on screen now. I'm just going to go with the flow and see what this man is all about, and to an extent, to a degree, to try and figure out what's going on up there, what he is capable of, where, because everyone has some of their own icky rules up here that they won't cross. Like, for example, I don't believe no matter what he would harm Judith. As regards everyone else, that's different matter. The guy's a piece of work. I mean, it was fairly obvious there was no way Carl was going to pull this off. There was no way it was going to happen that quickly. But as I said, to be able to keep that level of abiding by his own rules and his own way, I had a feeling the only thing he was going to do here was to literally just get Carl in the car, take him home and pass him on to Rick, which is exactly what he wants to do. He's not dropped him off here. He's going to wait and just be the really creepy serial killer nut job while he's here and doing it. I don't quite know what Michonne or Rosita thinks that this is going to accomplish. They're both going on one-person missions here, thinking that if the only consequences they have to pay with their life to do this, then so be it. But it isn't that simple, as Eugene's tried to explain. Spencer, don't like the boy. Don't like him at all. Don't like him for what he stands for. Don't like how he's trying to insert himself into showing. And I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to show and prove that he could be a better leader than Rick, and he feels that all the decisions that Rick has made since he come to Alexandria is why they're where they are now. But it was coming anyway. And you lot would have probably never even got to the Negan point, because the fucking walkers would have killed you all first. We're back at the quarry when that went, right? Anyway, I digress. That was quite a long episode. That was just over an hour or so, I think. They are pushing this overwhelming Negan is God and all shall kneel before him. That scene with the iron was horrible. Now, Daryl has just received a note to go while he's away. I'm assuming that's come from Dwight, with the discussion that he had with his wife. I now know how Dwight got that. I wasn't entirely sure whether it was an accident or they were in a fire, because it kind of looks, burns can look like fire or they can look like a fucking iron to the face. There's nothing worse than someone who's this scary and terrifying who has principles. Because in effect, that's what he has. He's got principles. He's like, everything's fine. Everything's cool. As long as you all do what I say, when I say it, and how I say it. If you all do that, we all get along merrily and happy. It's just so surreal, honestly. Right, I will be back with 2 episodes next week, episodes 8 and 9, I believe. Don't forget, all episodes are available on YouTube playlists, full length, uncut versions, or on Patreon. As always, sure you know this by now. Just check the link in the description. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, I would still appreciate it. I'm trying to hit the 50,000 subscriber mark this year, and you are the only guys who can help me get there. So don't forget to sub. I will see you for 2 episodes again next week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you for the next one.